Take two.
Yes, take two. Welcome back. We're take two. We're doing this. We're doing this episode again.
Yeah, because one of us, me, fell asleep halfway through. Not because they found this part boring, but because they were tired from work.
Yes. Although in all fairness, this episode's not very exciting either.
Yeah.
As you'll see as we make progress. Yep. Although the joke is going to be, I found this area of the game so boring, I fell asleep. Which, in all fairness, if you're trying to get things done, yes, this area can be very boring, but... well, can be exciting if you really love building up your Pokédex, at least.
Yeah.
Although it does remind me, since this is take two, if I remember the end of the previous part, you were gonna mention the reason why, the director of the anime kept, wanted to get rid of Misty and have a different girl companion for Ash introduced every season?
Oh, for every region, yeah. The official reason, and I kid you not, was to have different eye candy for the male audience.
Yep. I mean, you can only get off with the same girl so many times. Ew. You know...
There are 10.
Yeah, but, you know, there are some freaks like that. And, you know, Japan, it could be a little... well, let's just...
it was very evident with the first one they replaced Misty with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
By the way, that one changes depending on which fossil you've got. It's always the one you don't have.
Right, right. I always forget about that, but that makes sense, I guess, so you can trade it. Trade for it.
So, if you chose Kabuto, like you saw there, you would have Ammonite instead.
Yeah.
In the zoo.
Yep, but we got the Helix fossil, so... it's
Because
Kabuto.
praise Lord Helix.
I mean, of course. I have shifted my beliefs now. I used to be a dome believer, but I've learned not to trust the dome. It traps us all on this flat Earth. Wait a minute. God damn it, that's what I get for looking to too many conspiracy theories.
At least it's not a biodome. That movie sucked.
Yep. That's right. I forgot there was an episode of Futurama. You remember the episode where Fry got his girlfriend was frozen? From the past? I forgot Pauly Shore was in that episode.
Yes, he was.
And Fry was a big fan of him, and I guess they just did a big parody of him to show him how unfunny he was.
Yep.
Oh my god, I forgot about that episode. And then his girlfriend runs off from him to be with Pauly Shore. I mean, is Fry that shitty that you'll go to fucking Pauly Shore? I mean, no offense to Pauly Shore as a person, but...
well,
yeah.
I mean, status-wise, I could see.
Yeah, he's rich.
I mean, I ain't saying she ain't a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
Oh, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, God. I forgot how... I've been watching Futurama again with my brother recently. Yo, that show is so good.
Yeah.
I kind of don't like the people that say that Rick and Morty is better sci-fi than Futurama. I'm sorry. Futurama just... it's based 1,000 years in the future, so the possibilities they could go with it are limitless. And, like, the first, 4 or 5 seasons, at least, they're usually on point in, every episode.
Mm-hmm.
But Rick and Morty, I have actually gone back to watch finally, and, well... I can say this, it may not age as well as people think it will. It's still fine, but, I don't know. Doesn't touch Futurama to me yet. Take that, Rhyhorn, you like that rock? I've got rocks! It'll make you easier to catch for some reason! But not easy enough. So, welcome to one of the most infamous parts of the game, kind of. The Safari Zone. You can't use Pokemon in here, so you have to play this, bait and rock throwing game. And it's kinda dumb. Throw bait makes them less likely to run away, but makes them harder to catch. Throw rocks makes them more likely to run away, but makes them easier to catch. And stack...
Red, throw a rock. Red, throw a rock.
And they run away.
Are you going to actually catch anything? No, I'm just giving rocks at them.
He threw 5 rocks at him, he didn't run! Throw a ball! God, if only you could get that lucky. Ugh. And that's another problem with the area. Because of that, it's basically pure RNG. In like the worst possible case. You pretty much can't control anything other than increasing your odds?
Right.
That's why some people use that old man glitch to try to generate these Pokemon outside of this area so they can catch them legitimately, as if they were a regular Pokemon encounter.
Well, I know of one of them you can encounter in a specific dungeon later.
Yeah, that's the last cave, right? Post-game?
Yes.
Yep. I know that one, because I ran into it by surprise. I remember that. But, yep. It's a good place to get a lot of Pokemon, though. It's just, how much are you willing to put up with this bull crap? That's the real question. And, well, because it's all split off into areas...
Oh, that asshole.
Yeah. Because of the whole Safari Zone being split off into, like, 4 different areas, each one has different spawn rates for different sets of Pokemon. Oh, you have your common mooks in there, like the Executes and the Rhyhorns and all that.
Alright, I'm actually gonna get this up, but I know there's a set list of Pokemon you can only encounter in the Safari Zone.
Yeah, I know a few. One of them is a bull. One of them is a version exclusive, depending on which version you're doing. Well, they each have a version exclusive Pokemon, is what I meant. And they're both a pretty strong bug type. One's a bull. 2 of them are bug types, one for each version, which I think you can get both in yellow. And, well, one you can find in the cave later in the game. So, I think those are it. Oh, yeah, and one of them you can fish up. That one. I think those are all of them. But a lot of them will have, like, 1% spawn rates in certain areas, which this is the only area in the game that has Pokemon encounter rates lower than 5%. Some areas will be 1%, other areas will be 4%. So you just gotta remember what area is more likely to draw in whatever Pokemon you're looking for. Oh yeah, and you're also timed, quote unquote. You have 500 steps. Those run out, you're done, you're kicked out.
Yep.
And, well, you have to pay 500 Pokédollars to get in, which, since Coda's probably still looking up the list, I may as well mention. So, are you wondering what happens if you try to go to the Safari Zone and you don't have enough money to get in?
Well, there's a glitch about that.
Yeah! They basically don't let you in at all. And here's the thing. There's something you need to get in the Safari Zone. So...
Well, in Red and Green, they did let you in, but they only limited you... They lessened the amount of balls you got based on however much you had left.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is...
And because of that, it did soft lock the game.
Ah, okay. Yes, okay, but for Red and Blue, or Japanese Blue in particular, if you don't have the 500, you can't go in at all. Because of that, well, if you don't have 500 Pokédollars and have no way to get more money, you're fucked. Because there is something you need to get in this area that you need to progress in the game. If you can't get in, well, you can't progress in the game. Sucks to be you. I mean, unless you're buying a bunch of shit from markets, it's pretty hard to do, but... Well, yeah, the fact the possibility exists. It's something they had to fix with Yellow version. If you don't have any money at all, if you don't have enough money to afford the game, they take all the money that you have on you, even if it's nothing, and give you just 1 ball, so you can at least go through the Safari Zone at all. And, yep, thankfully that carried over to the Gen 3 remakes of this game as well.
Yeah, which, in that they gave you an extra 100 steps.
Yes, yes. Which is nice because 500, your first time through this place feels like nothing. Until you know where you're going, it feels like it's so easy to run out of steps before you get to where you need to go.
Let's see. Encounter rates.
Yeah, I know it's split off into, like, areas 1 through 3 and a main area, if I'm not mistaken. If you're lucky, though, you can catch an evolved Pokemon in here, like a Venomoth or a Parasect.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, they're really hard to catch, because their catch rates are low, and, well, they run, because they're assholes.
Okay, so... Let's see, there's a bunch of items you can find in here, actually, if you're like, that dedicated to getting everything.
Oh, yeah, there are a shitload of items. Although, I think there are a couple you can't... I think there's, like, 1 or 2 maybe you can't get until you get a certain, until you get a permission to use a certain HM, I think.
Yes, and that's... And, funny enough, that's after this one.
Yes. After we get through this gym, we get permission to use the HM we actually, find in here.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, that's the thing
Yeah.
you need most. Although you do need the other item in here to get another HM as well. Not as immediately necessary, but still necessary to get through the game. It's so ridiculous. Like, this is the area that has the 2 most important HMs in the game. And you get soft locked out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shit. They really... Ugh. And I thought some games were bad at soft locking you if you did a puzzle the wrong way. But no. And this is like late mid-game too. So this is... It really sucks.
Okay, so for Generation 1 encounter rates,
Yes.
for Safari Zone.
Make sure you look red and blue in
Yeah.
particular, because yellow's a little different, unless you want to go over that afterwards.
I'll go over that actually in full.
Okay, go ahead.
So let me see.
Oh yeah, and Kangaskhan's. I forgot, that was the other Pokemon I forgot about.
Yeah, they
exclusively
have
here.
it separated in hubs.
Mm-hmm.
So, center area, like in the grass areas,
Main area,
you
yep.
can encounter Nidorina female in blue and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Nidorina in red and blue.
Okay.
Nidoran male in red and yellow. Nidorino in red and blue.
Okay.
And yellow.
Oh, here's the red exclusive, by the way! Scyther!
Yep.
In blue, it's the brown bug Pokemon Pinsir.
Yes.
So that's the
I believe
swap.
so.
That's the swap for red to blue. Okay, continue. Just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah. Yellow, you can find a Paris.
Ah,
In
right.
all versions, you can find a Parasect.
Uh-huh. Yep, I have run into a Parasect.
Venonat and...
You fucker!
yeah, Venonat's red and blue. Execute, red, blue, and yellow. Rhyhorn and all.
Yep.
Chansey and all of them.
Yep, just ran to a Chansey. Fucker.
Yeah, which, by the way, for yellows, like, they're different levels than what you would find in red and blue.
Yeah, they're a little higher, right? Mostly?
Lower.
Oh, lower. Okay.
Yeah. Chansey, as you can see, you found it at level, like, what, 23 or something?
Yeah. I
You
believe...
can find a level 7 in yellow.
Oh, God! I guess it'd make it easier to catch, but... The fuck?
Yeah, you know what the funny thing is? You want to know what the encounter rate for Chansey is?
It's 4%.
In the center hub?
1%?
Yes.
Mmm. Of course. I know one of the areas it's at 4%. But...
Yeah, Cypher's red, Pinsir's blue, and Tangela is yellow.
That's right, you can catch a Tangela here in, yellow. There is actually a wild area you can catch Tangela in red and blue, but we won't be there for a while.
For fishing, in all versions you can catch Magikarp
Of course.
with the old rod, because of course. with the good rod, you can get Poliwag or Goldeen at 50-50.
Right, right.
With the super rod,
Uh-huh.
you can catch in red and blue the following by the like yellow and blue only, or
Right, right.
red and blue only, right?
Okay, red and
Yeah.
blue. Got it.
Yeah, red and blue only. Psyduck, Slowpoke, and Krabby.
Right.
In yellow only, you can catch Dragonair
Yep.
at level 15.
Which makes no fucking sense.
And the King of Carp, Magikarp. Ooh.
I mean, of course. Yep.
And Dratini's red and blue only. Or no, Dratini's in all three in that area.
Yeah. Good old Dratini.
And that's in the hub area for the center area.
Of course.
In the center area east.
Oh, yeah. So basically, the first area you probably go to after, getting into the Safari Zone.
Nidoran female in all three versions. Nidorina in blue and yellow. Nidoran male in all three versions. Nidorino in red only. Paris in red and blue, and Parasect, red and blue. Doduo in red and blue. Execute in red and blue and yellow.
Okay.
In this area, in yellow only, you can find Cubone, Marowak, Chansey, and Tauros.
Ah, Tauros.
Yeah, you need 30 of them.
Yep. I was gonna say, did they spike the encounter rate of Tauros in yellow? No. I know. But it has to go with the enemy!
Yeah, Kangaskhan in red and blue. Scyther in... Scyther's red and yellow.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Pinsir is blue only in this area.
Right.
Fishing, Old Rod, Magikarp, Good Rod, Poliwag, and Goldeen. Super Rod, red blue only, Psyduck, Slowpoke, Krabby. The fishing's all the same.
Yeah. Pretty much every area of the fishing's the same. Which, by the way, just ran to a Dratini. Here's the hardest thing to fucking catch in this place, probably.
Yep.
Because its catch rate is about as low as Chansey's, I think. And you have to fish it up.
Encounter rate? Let me check. In which area is this?
I think right now I'm in, north? Which might be area 2?
Area
Because I know certain grass has, certain encounter rates for each Pokemon. Like, Scyther, Tauros, Chansey, and Kangaskhan all have higher encounter rates.
The only things I'm seeing are area 2 and area 3. There's no, like, north area.
It might be 3 then. Because I know they're usually named by number.
That is a 25% encounter rate.
I think that's why I always fish for it here, because this is where you're most likely able to run into Dratini.
Dratini's a 25% catch rate, or encounter rate, in red and blue across the board.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Well, I just
Yellow at different percentages.
That figures. Yellow. What is bullshit? Why do I have to throw a rock at him to make it easier to catch? Every ball fucking misses!
Alright, let's see. Where are we at?
This is why I hate fucking catching Pokemon in the Safari Zone. Because it's basically impossible to catch Dratini normally, unless you've got extreme goddamn luck. Which, by the way, funny thing about the catch rate. They predetermine it right before you throw the ball whether you're actually going to catch it or not. If it does all those shake checks, And if it breaks out, it means it's predetermined to fail before the shakes even took place.
Mm.
They give you false hope, knowing that the game already calculated that you failed. Like, it's an asshole. I remember something particular with Gen 1's catch formula. That apparently, like, the shake checks are done after it's already calculated that the Pokemon failed to be caught. It's like, fuck you.
Okay, so with Generation 1 games, in the center area hub, if you fish there, that's the only place in yellow you can get a Dragonair.
That makes sense. A level 15 Dragonair, though. What the fuck?
I mean, there was an episode about Dragonair in the anime, but
yep, that was the Safari Zone episode.
Banned.
I mean, yeah, because of the guns and all that, and Meowth being weird. Yeah, it was mainly about Dragonair. I guess I forgot to mention that, about that banned episode. There's a touching story about the Safari Zone Keeper being friends with the Dragonair or something like that, and wanting to meet it again. And of course, Team Rocket being assholes, they wanted to catch that along with a lot of other Safari Zone Pokemon, like a bunch of dicks. Could Team Rocket really not afford 500 Pokédollars to go in and just catch however many Pokemon they could? Or are they just that incompetent? Right, the answer is yes. Okay.
Son
of a bitch.
Well, I can think of a different answer.
Shut up!
Fuck! Oh, I was hoping to avoid that! Shit! Oh, even my quick thinking...
There's no escaping it, MJ.
Even my quick thinking was not enough to save me. Son of a bitch. I tried. But yeah, in case you're wondering if anything else is going to happen this episode, no. This is it. It's Safari Zone. I have 0 steps, I should be getting kicked out! Nope. As long as you don't physically move, you can keep generating Pokemon as long as you just keep turning slightly or fishing. Those don't cost you steps, so you can do this as much as you want if you felt like it. It's boring as shit, though. And I skipped the encounter, I'm fucking out. You caught a bite! Fuck that thing, I'm out of here. It was probably a freaking Krabby or some shit. But yeah, while Kono's going around, you may have noticed I went to an isolated area that had an item out in the middle of the open called the Gold Teeth. And I also was the first to reach the frickin', what was it called? There was a guy you had to reach to give you a prize. I ran out of room for it, though, so I had to use up a protein. It was HM3, Surf. So those are the 2 items you want to get into the Safari Zone for. As long as you get those, you're no longer soft-locked. Well, other than normal soft-locking methods, like only having 1 Pokemon and no money and anything like that. But you can still trade, so I guess technically you're not soft-locked in that regard. But still, make sure you get those items when you go to the Safari Zone. It doesn't even matter how many Pokemon you want in there. These 2 items are the most important things. Because I forgot to show this old man here. He needed the golden teeth because nobody could understand what he was saying. And now he can speak normally now. They're like, he gives you the other HM you need, which is Strength. Both these HMs are actually fine. Surf and Strength, like, you want to have a Pokemon on your main team with those moves? It's not terrible. That, and you need them. Surf at the very least. Strength is questionable. But Surf is one of the best Water-type moves in the game, and a lot of the Pokemon games, typically. Here, Marowak. Take advantage of your physical attack. This requires Strength to move. You have to go to him and activate Strength. Unlike other Pokemon games, where you go up to a boulder, they're like, do you want to use Strength? At least it's not like what I used to think how Strength worked, where you had to, every time you wanted to push the boulder once, you had to keep activating Strength. I thought that's how it used to work. Oh, my times with that as a kid. Hey, I want to walk over to the Pokemon Center. I couldn't hop over the gate. But yep, that's Safari Zone for you. A lot of good Pokemon to catch there. As a matter of fact, I caught one of them that's the last Pokemon on the main team. Because, well, everybody always needs a good Psychic type. I usually like to have at least one Pokemon that, like... I usually like to have a Water, Grass, and Fire type on my team as well, because they got a... Having all three of those, you can take out a large variety of Pokemon types in general. Except for Dragon. Dang it, that's what Ice is for. Oh, right, micromanaging. I forgot I filled up on items, so I had to get rid of a bunch of shit. God damn it. Oh, Gen 1 Pokemon. And again, this is probably still where the Safari Zone is the most precious to me, because, I don't know, I don't really remember a lot about Gen 3's Safari Zone. I keep forgetting Gen 3 had one. Because it feels like it's not even important. But anyway, yeah. Go ahead.
It's just there for the most part. Like, you don't need to do it at any point.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Gen 2, did you want a Safari Zone? Okay, we brought it back for Gen 3.
No.
Right?
Gen 2 was replaced by the bug catching.
Yeah, which was a little better than the Safari Zone in this game, but... Still,
yeah, but...
winning the competition was a pain in the dick.
It's a little more of a pain in the ass, especially...
You gotta catch a really good Pokemon without damaging it if you want to win.
Because let's put it this way. I know of one instance where... I forget if it was me or someone I knew. I forget exactly what happened, but... Or who it was that it happened to. But basically, one of us, like... got like the pincer, which was like the quote unquote, you know,
Best.
the best bug for the day or whatever the frick it was.
Right.
And came in second, and the NPC that won for the goddamn pincer.
Yeah, there's a stupid formula to how that works, which has to do with IVs for some reason. It's pretty dumb.
Yeah. Oh shit, the episode's over.
Yep, we got caught in a conversation. Okay, so come back next time. We'll do something a little more exciting than Safari Zone, probably.
Yep.
So see you guys next time.